Today's tutorial gets a little bit more specific with the EBL Foaming Lash Wash. So you take the cap of that and then you put a little squirt in there. And right now I'm getting some water and I'm putting it in there and I'm grabbing the brush that I use for the lash washing specifically. If you notice the eye pads there, they're not specifically plush with her face, and that is completely fine. You just want where it's actually touching the water line, you want that to be plush. The rest of it doesn't matter. So I added a little bit of water with that lash wash. I don't like a foamy mess on the face. Some people like to get the foam in there all kinds of ways, to put a foam everywhere. Every way is fine as long as you're getting the lashes clean. This is just my specific way of doing things, so please just take that and use it if you would like. So I still have a little bit of soap on those brushes and I'm going in between the lashes. I'm making sure to get all the little nooks and crannies I could possibly get. Going above and below the lashes is also very important. I also hold in that inner corner because it just makes me feel better. I don't know why, I just do it. My last video, I actually got my entire hand in the way of that other eye. So I tried really hard to kind of keep my hand back, and that's why it looks a little funky when I'm doing the washing, because I'm trying so hard so that you guys can see what happens with the left eye. So same thing, I get a little bit of that soap and water mixture and I kind of just rub in between the lashes all the way around. Right now I'm actually emptying out the rest of that solution that's in that cap, and I'm putting a little bit of water in there because we now need to rinse off that soap. We can't just let it dry up there. It'll dry up her eyes. No good can come of that. So I'm getting a little bit of water ready for her. And again, I'm holding that inner corner just because it makes me feel better. There's no specific reason as to why. Still have some of that water on there, and you don't want to get too much water on there or else you're just going to be drenching their whole entire eye with water. So just get a little bit on there and kind of squeegee it off on the inside of that cap, and then make sure you're getting in between all of the lashes, making sure there's no more bubbles to be had. Another method I'm going to show you right here is if you buy the EBL gel pads for the eyes. They come with little trays, and there is a very efficient way of using those trays. So you put a little pump inside the tray there, a little bit of water, and you just mix. That way you don't have to worry about cleansing that lid every time, because yes, you will need to sanitize that lid every single time. So that was my other method right there. You mix it onto that little lash tray. You can see that it's not a super foamy huge mess, and then you should be good to go. But those are a couple methods that I use in order to cleanse the eyelashes, and you're done.